Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive, but he can't get there. And this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Marks is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that...
So striding forward now, Andrew Marks. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew Marks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered.
Andrew Marks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Find the ball.
One run is scored. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Marks. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Montgomery rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ken Netzel wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 5 runs, 12 hits.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Slegers is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Netzel, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Stepping in, Wesley Ballard. And they're runners at the corners now.
Wesley.
Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of... Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Marks, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Beat it out.
Stand up, stand up.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Marks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And there's a base hit on the line.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ready for another chance? Josh Netzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Chance has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Wesley Ballard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wesley Ballard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Macias. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4. Here now is Micah Johnson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not. So stepping in, Andrew Marks. See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball,
and this
find the
gets
ball.
right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Striding in once again, Josh Netzel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. 1 error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Marks. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Josh Netzel. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikes. 8-5 tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ernest Zarate earns his 6th win. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the Dalton Urban, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the 1st inning. The bad news is
trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Marks. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lawson moves over, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Into the box now, Jess Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Come on, get there, get there.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Josh Netzel. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And there's out number 2. Now with the play, Carson Hanna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hanna.
Popped up. Back behind second. Elliott is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Marks. He singled his last time up.
Andrew Marks.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So striding in, Wesley Ballard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wesley Ballard.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew Marks, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat.
Come on.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Andrew Marks will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits wrap up their